Out of curiosity, I actually came across one of the temples on one of my trips, and I thought that I'll make a quick video about this temple. And this temple, which actually is super interesting and has so many places and is a combination, a mixture of all the kingdoms of Sri Lanka, and is very easily reachable, is none other than the Ridee Viharaya, called the Silver Temple. I want you to see this place, so this is why we are going to make this quick video showing the interesting places inside. And of course the video won't do justice to the amazing places this temple has to offer for you when you visit. Let's go through the temple, see the places and learn a little bit about the history of this place and what makes it interesting. This is Ridee Viharaya in Kurunegala. The reason why this place is called the Ridee Viharaya or the Silver Temple is because it's said that in the 2nd century BC, the king Dutugamunu, when he was making the Swarnamali Mahasaya or the present day Ruwanvali Saya, he wanted silver. So it is said that one of the caves in this temple complex was the source of the silver. It said that the silver extracts were used in the making of the Ruwanvali Saya, and hence this place started to be called as the Ridee Viharaya. And then after, it had Buddhist monks. It's mentioned in the Brahmi inscriptions in the caves. So later on this place was popular among the people because of the patronage of King Dutugamunu. So this is related to the first kingdom of Sri Lanka, the kingdom of Anuradhapura. So this temple, the Ridee Viharaya, the Silver Temple, is rooted from back then, from the 2nd century BC, right in the heart of the country, in the small village of Ridigama in Kurunegala district. And that is how the name came to be, the name Ridee Viharaya. So let's go explore more interesting places in this temple. Now this is another structure inside the Ridee Viharaya called the Varakavelandu Viharaya. So Varakavelandu Viharaya, that's a Sinhala word, of course, which translates to the temple where jackfruit was eaten or partaken. So you can see that this was a small temple made under another cave. That's the rock formation, and the structure itself looks more like a Hindu architecture. And it is said that in the 12th century, a group of traders offered jackfruit to the Arhant Indragupta, and him and the other monks, the Arhant and the monks, came here to partake the jackfruit, and this is why this is called the Varakavelandu Viharaya. So Varaka in Sinhala is called jackfruit, and a tradition here is this is supposed to be a varaka. So you can see that the leaves are here and the jackfruit is here. So people come here and they actually touch, and they believe that all their illnesses will be gone because of the blessings of this small temple place. The pillars are more like a Hindu temple, but the architecture is from the Kandyan kingdom era, and inside also we can see a small mini gallery of Buddha art and Buddha statues, and we can see that there are different types of, this is Lord Buddha, and of course the gods who are around him, and there's people offering things. We can see here that there are kings and royalties who are offering for the Lord Buddha. So this is more like a beautiful cave art area, the place inside a cave, a small temple inside a cave, just like what we see in Dambulla, and we saw similar wall art in the Kalaniya video also. So this is the Varakavelandu Viharaya, another mini temple inside the Ridee Viharaya in Ridigama, Kurunegala. Now this is called the Mahaviharaya, and according to the legend, this is where the silver was found for the construction of the Swarnamali Mahasaya or the Ruwanmali Mahasaya. And as you can see on the cave, there are some unfinished drawings, and on the top one you can see how they drew the art based on squares and circles, and that is one unfinished Buddha drawing. And it is said that this whole cave, the rock formation, was covered with mortar and also depicted with art of the Buddhism and Lord Buddha. So let's go inside to see some of the main highlights of the Ridee Viharaya or the Silver Temple. And one thing that we can see just as we enter is the dragon pandal. So that is one dragon, and these are the nagas protecting the entrance to the cave. These are the nagas, and also standing lions who are holding the dragon pandal. And we can see that the dragon, and then there are types of gods protecting this area. So this is one of the most classical formations of a temple, a sacred place. Let's go inside. And one amazing thing inside this small cave temple, I mean, it's one of the large cave temples, I mean, even though I said it's small. So the large temple here is home to some of the most amazing things. So this Buddha statue right over here, this is said to be gifted by King Dutugamanu, plated in gold because he found silver for his construction. So this is one of the gifts from King Dutugamanu from the Anuradhapura kingdom. It is said that he plated this with gold and gifted this statue. And this is one of the largest reclining Buddha statues in the country, just as something we find in the Dambulla Cave Temple. And one more amazing thing is, this is supposed to be the only place in the world where the life story of Jesus Christ and some events from the Holy Bible are put on with a Buddhist statue. So it is said that in the 16th century, a Dutch governor gifted the temple some of the tiles depicting events from the Bible, events from the Catholic Church. So the governor, he has artistically created some of the life events following the life story of Jesus and stories of the Bible. So this is one of a kind place, because this can never be found anywhere else in the world, and this is the only temple which has recognition. I mean, they have parts of Jesus Christ's life and also the story of the Bible. So that is something that I have never seen anywhere in the country, and most probably anywhere in the world as well. So we can see more murals and statues. They are quite old, mostly from the Kandyan kingdom, and you can see on the roof also, the roof walls also, they have different types of art now destroyed with time. But just imagine, just like in Dambulla cave, they had mortar and plasters with art, and we can see many Buddha statues here. And right over here we can notice that the walls here are covered with hundreds of Buddha paintings. So this is really beautiful to the naked eye. I mean, I hope the video will do justice, because these are really beautiful and mostly from the Kandyan kingdom period, with different art. Something that we can also see inside the Kandy temple also, because I've seen this type of flower designs from the Kandyan temple. Beautiful art depicting Buddha statues, the Lord Buddha. And look at these architectural designs, the doorknobs, the doors from the Kandyan kingdom. And this is another interesting arch here, the door panels, because the white color things that you see here are made out of elephant tusks. So these are tusks and then carved, and you can see a pot made out of deities and women, and you can see the two lions on the sides, and uh, a group of women forming a pot, which is we call a punkalasa, a place where it's more like a traditional symbol of fertility, the punkalasa. So this entire thing here, this is probably locked because people touch it, and then they must have mostly removed many parts of the wooden frame here. So this entire block has been done by elephant tusks. Beautiful architecture, and very special and very neat and tidy and intricate. Really beautiful place. So the entire wall must have been covered with paint and architecture here. You can see some remnants here. Actually the paint is mostly faded off, but we can see that this place also has some really beautiful artwork on the walls. So this is called the Ridee Viharaya, or the upper shrine. The same cave formation and a shrine built under the cave, a really large cave. And you can see here, if you come here, you can see that the staircase to the shrine, even though the doors are locked, but we will go inside, it is depicting an elephant with rocks being carved into an elephant, and then this here we have a moonstone, just like from the kingdoms of Anuradhapura. And this is really interesting because this moonstone depicts the elephant and also the lion and the bull. So this is definitely from the Anuradhapura kingdom, because the bull was taken off from the Polonnaru kingdom itself, because the bull is considered holy from the Polonnaru kingdom onwards because of the Hindu influence. So this is from the Anuradhapura period, and now let's go inside the Ridee Viharaya and see the designs and what's inside. Now inside this small chamber is two interesting things. One is this Buddha statue, which is under a dragon. You can see the dragon on the sides, so it is full of the dragons. It's supposed to be in the background of a dragon. And also this box here. Now this is a really piece of art for sure, with the locks and of course the wooden carvings and the paintings, but it is said that a copy of the Tripitaka and some really early writings of Sri Lanka are safely preserved inside. The chief monk said that they are still inside, and so many people sort of stole a few and then also destroyed by touching and taking it off. This is why these are locked inside, but still you can come here and see these. And look at this, the beautiful wall paintings, just like what we saw in the other caves. Really beautiful, very colorful, and definitely from the Kandyan kingdom era because of the colors, the more red and yellowish colors. Okay, I know that I told that this is a very short visit that we did here to the Ridee Viharaya, and one last piece of art that I really want to show you is the Navanari Kunjaka. So if you come here, you can see that this picture of an elephant is made using 9 women. Why don't you come here and show them? So you can see that there are the word meaning. Navanari means Nava means 9 and Nari means women. So this elephant is portrayed by 9 women. One of the beautiful art that we can see here inside the Ridee Viharaya. Really beautiful. Very creative as well. So inside this small cave we can see more Buddha art all across. Like it's more like everywhere we see it's full of art and paintings, different gods and Buddha statues. Really beautiful. Even these doors show the designs from the Kandyan era. These doors show designs from the Kandyan era with art and colors.